morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Right. I want to do this quick live stream. I'm going to ask you all to come in, hit that like and share button, and give me some feedback. What do you like about the new setup? I got someone to just do me a graphic design overlay. And so you see the number right on the screen. Let me point to it. There we go. Text Rich to 254-279-5515. Also, in the lower right, let me see if my point is correct. All right, somewhere over here. Yeah, it says subscribe. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Subscribe. And oftentimes people ask me, what's your Cash App Queen? I got the Cash App put on the screen for you. Everything. And so tell me, what do you like? You like it? What you think? Looks good, looks great, looks better. Drop your thoughts, a penny for your thoughts in the comments. And of course, I have my logo right here. Still Queen of Crypto, the QC thing going on, even though if it's got my tie down showing, even though I decided to just, kind of like Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, and P. Diddy changed from to this Diddy. So I decided to drop the Crypto Queen and just put Queen Millionaire Moves on my channel. So I probably, but hey, I still love, passionate about cryptocurrency. But because it wasn't the only financial information that I shared on my channel, I decided to let's just drop the crypto and let's just make it Queen Millionaire Moves. So you all come in. It's early morning. I know you're not accustomed to me live streaming this late in the morning. I mean this early in the morning, but late last night I took a sinus pill, and to be honest with you all, I was gone. I was asleep. But I want to make sure that you all are aware of this announcement that there is a back to school financial education challenge and special that's going on right now with the home based business that I am affiliated with. And I want you all to know this, that a home based business, whether you are a traditional business owner, whether you are an employee who only get, look, I see the 1111s, thanks for that heart, on YouTube. And you only have 9 tax exemptions to claim as an employee. You only have 9. Traditional business owners, you don't get as many tax deductions as the financial strategies or the financial um, group or community that I am, that we share amongst each other, for lack of better words, right? And so when you don't have knowledge about those extra tax deductions, people, you leave a whole lot of money on the table. You leave a whole lot of money on the table. You don't have the knowledge or the strategy, right, to recoup that money back. And this is why I offer you all the financial services that not only helps you get that money back that you're spending out, in many cases that you can get through this business model that's not an LLC, that's not an S Corp or a C Corp, but to help you now have more than enough of investing knowledge and investing income coming in. Good morning to you, G Man. Thank you for coming in and saying good morning. Again, you all hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. I want to pull up an email message that I received and read it to you, right? If I can find it. And then I was also listening in on this YouTube interview of a man that has an extra $111,000 in. Listen, $111,000. He and his wife, right? He and his wife bring in over 230. I think it's 230,000 between the two professions a year, and they have 30 days to pay $11,000 of taxes. I just saw the 11111 all around the screen, and guess what? They don't have the money. They don't have the money. They have no children. They live in Austin, Texas, and they do not have the money. Listen, the IRS says if you open a business, create jobs, invest in cryptocurrency, silver, right? I stress silver, but you can invest in silver or gold. In fact, I have my website for you to visit, strolling at the bottom, Queen of Coins Silver. But I prefer silver, especially for the middle class, as an investing tool. So visit their website if you want to learn how to stack God's money, which is silver, and you can also purchase gold on their website as well and get government's money, which is cash. Visit the website Queen of Coin Silver. So if you invest in real estate, cryptocurrency, silver, gold, and help redevelop communities, you get huge tax breaks. Entrepreneurs, their response to that is like, say less, right? We're on it. If you have an entrepreneur mindset and entrepreneur spirit, their response is like, say less, we're on it. Everyone else responds is, that's not fair. But people learn the rules of the game and play them accordingly. You can have these financial services for under $200 that help you stop leaving money on the table to get your money back so you won't be living paycheck to paycheck. Paycheck to paycheck living is not about if you earn six figures or five figures. It's about your financial education and your financial knowledge and your financial implementation. Are you applying this? Many people can have all the knowledge in the world. You can watch all of them. You can binge watch my YouTube channel and other financial consultants. You can and faith without works, faith without the correct corresponding action is dead. Right? You have to take action. You have to take action. You have to get your money back. And if you are not making enough money in today's economy, you're going to have to make more money, right? You're going to have to make more money. Long gone are the days of people saying, is this for people that's on Social Security? Or I have a fixed income? Or I have a disability? Listen, if your fixed income is the outcome you want, then stay in that position. But with inflation increasing, higher gases, higher grocery prices, higher services, daycare, whatever services you get, higher rent is happening. I don't know how people can stay on a fixed income and a variable economy, meaning that our economy is so variable. How can you remain on a fixed income? But it takes a mindset, right? To say, you know what, I have to do better financially and I have to invest in the strategies that's first going to help me recoup and get my money back and get taxed less out of my paycheck or my 1099. Whichever way, whether you're self employed, a six figure income earner that we're going to look at today. So, this person, I'm going to share a live stream. This man out of Austin, Texas, right? Obviously, he does not know about the financial strategies that I teach and share on my channel, and other financial teachers and experts do the same. You don't have to buy a car, right? In your business name, for example, someone sent me an email with these questions. So, do you have to buy a car in my business name to be able to deduct it on your taxes? No, you do not. You don't have to buy a car in your business name to be able to deduct it on your taxes. You simply need to use that car or vehicle at least 50% for business use, and you can deduct the car cost and all expenses associated with it, right? Um, I have a vehicle for business use that I use, and I did it because it was over the weight amount of 6,000 pounds by the government that they had. And my daughter has a vehicle in her business name, but I do not have a vehicle in my business name, but I use that vehicle for at least 50% of business use, and I get to deduct the tax write-off. And I get to deduct it because I have the financial services of a home-based business that gives me more leverage and freedom to deduct more tax deductions than traditional business owners, right? So now that's the tax question of the day. So let's get into tax-free money, people, because building wealth is not hard. It takes discipline, it takes knowledge, and it takes desire, right? Building wealth is not hard. You can get tax-free money, but it takes discipline and it takes desire. And it takes the knowledge, the know-how. And then after you have the knowledge, then you have to apply the actions. So let's chime in on this 11,000 in taxes due with an extra 111,000 or 111s. Let's watch this interview. And this is what I don't want people who make not, and most people have to get rid of a poverty mindset. Most people who are not six-figure income earners will comment on this video. They probably didn't catch the live. They may comment on the replay, and they will say things like, "See, they don't know how to budget. They make all that money. They don't know how to budget. They overspend their credit cards." And guess what? You don't even put yourself in a position to have the access to the financial resources that they do. Right? You don't even put yourself in a position to have a $10,000 credit card to leverage, to get assets, to get things that put more money into your pockets. So you can position your money to work harder for you. You don't even have an income that can keep up with inflation so you can budget it. What do you mean, Queen? You can't budget broke. Meaning that, okay, let me make this budget with my cable bill. Let me get a lesser cell phone plan, and then you go to certain areas that you spend 90% of your time in. You can't even get services. What's used to having a cell phone plan that you can't apply the services to, but just because it's a cheaper bill. And oftentimes, people that budget that way, they have a scarcity mentality when it's so much abundance in this universe that they never break through the income level threshold that they're at. And they think that, okay, 50, 60, 75,000, 80,000 a year, I'm going to remain comfortable. But yes, you do have some six-figure income earners that do not have a financial education, just like you have five-figure income earners that don't have financial education either. It's just that more money sometimes brings about more problems, and their problems are more escalated or talked about than a person who lives paycheck to paycheck, or as Dr. Lynn Richardson would say, paycheck to Monday. You get paid Friday, by Monday you're broke again. So let's judge not that we be not judged. Because we can put your lifestyle on camera and look at your budget, and your banking transactions. And even with a five-figure income, we can find some flaws in the money that you're making and the decisions that you make with your money. Yes, I'm pretty sure we could. So I just want to get that out. I don't know why five-figure income earners seems to be, I guess, envious, right, of people that make six figures. Just get your money up. And that first has to start with you keeping more of the money that you're already making now, right? Queen, you can get these right out if you, okay. How many people do you know how much money it takes to have the capital to start a franchise business? And this is what I'm saying. Why would you spend thousands in a startup of a franchise business, not even knowing if you have the experience and the know-how ready, right, to run a franchise, when you can get the same franchise tax deductions for under $200? You can get the same tax write-off that a franchisee would get You will get the same tax write off that uh, Jeff Bezos will get. You know, come on, people. I'm sorry, my channel is for middle class to millionaires. I'm usually not attracting people that are already multimillionaires on my channel because they already had these tax strategies in place. Now, you can start some franchises under $30,000, but for example, for McDonald's, the minimum that a person that opens a McDonald's franchise must have is $500,000, and that's in liquid assets. So you must be an accreditable investor and pay a $45,000 franchise fee. That's liquid. That's $500,000 and some change, $45,000. Now, can you find some franchises started under 30K? Yeah, you can, but do you have the 30K? That's number one in this economy. And number two, do you have the management skills that it takes to operate that franchise? And do you have liquid capital beyond the 30K? See, I talk to middle class to millionaires, not people that are already millionaires. So let's or multimillionaires rather. Let's listen in on this. I'm not gonna be on this live stream long. I have a destination to be at. So 10 more minutes of just watching this, and I probably dissect this at a later live
Make
stream
over $250,000 a year. They spend
interview
more
was
each month than they bring in.
about
And now
45
they've
minutes
gotten
long.
themselves into a home purchase they can barely afford it and have had to drain their savings account in order to do so. And on top of that, they're holding balances over every month on their credit cards. Remember, these videos are 100% real and so are their finances. But this is not official financial advice. Give this video a like so that YouTube recommends it to more people. This is Financial Audit.
My name's Danny Pliego. I'm 34 years old, and I live here in Austin, Texas.
And what do you do for a living?
So I'm a BI engineer. So basically, that just means a lot of companies have a lot of data that they deal with, and I go in, set up kind of their data warehouse infrastructure, and help them create either better analytic programs or better visualizations and better decisions.
Okay, that's cool. How much do you make a year?
I think total comp is about 148.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. There's a base pay, and then the rest of it is in a bonus. But I do also have some stock options that I can buy, but that's not something I can do right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have the opportunity till another year or so.
How long have you been working there?
Not too long. I was just hired 2 months ago, so back in May.
And what's the bonus structure?
So bonus structure, I think it's based on company performance, and I think right now I think it takes me from like 130 to 148.
Well, is it like quarterly, monthly, annually?
I think it's on an annual basis.
It's on an annual basis.
Not super sure though.
So you sent me a pay stub, which is awesome. That's definitely more detailed than we've gotten in the past when it comes to people getting paid. So after taxes every year, it looks like you're probably bringing in something like $111,000. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right after like taxes and stuff.
Yeah, after taxes and 401k, you are putting in every 2 weeks $281 towards 401k, and then your net pay is $4,278 every 2 weeks. Nice. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, that's good salary. Living in Austin's pretty expensive, but $111,000 definitely get you places, right?
Yes, I mean, it definitely does make some things a lot easier.
So with the $111,000 a year, gives you a little extra room to spend money to have a little more fun compared to other people in Austin because Austin's so expensive. How much do you think you took out of your checking account within the last quarter?
Dude, within the last quarter, that's probably a lot because a lot of things happened. My dog was diagnosed with cancer, or not with cancer.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like a mouth tumor or something. And so that's costing us about $10,000.
Oh,
and
no.
I know.
Oh my God. You didn't have dog insurance?
No, he's a pretty old dog, so he's about 12, 13. So I don't know if he would even qualify for dog insurance at that point.
Yeah, I guess not if he wasn't already on it.
Yeah.
Oh, dog insurance is like one of the best things I ever spent money on.
Oh, really?
Dogs always just get sick and stuff, and then.
Well, that's a good heads up because I have 2 other dogs.
It saved me like $2,000 last year. And
Okay.
He's young. Is the dog okay?
Yeah, no, he's okay. It's actually a non-cancerous tumor, just doing radiation therapy. He actually should be done by this Friday.
Okay, nice. And that whole thing, $10,000?
$10,000. So it was about 18 treatments of radiation.
Oh, I wish he was on pet insurance. I don't know what it covers when it comes to that, but man, that's brutal. That's so much money.
I know, you caught me.
I'm kidding. I'm a nerd too. Domino's, Via 313, Snap Kitchen, Via 313. You love that pizza.
Okay, so we both love it, but my wife's definitely the number one fan in the family.
These days are close together, and there's 2 more pages of multiple items on each of going out to eat. You do not eat out 3 times a week. You eat out more than that, and you're just not remembering.
Yeah, probably not. So let's see. I'm trying to think. So I mean, yeah, this morning I grabbed some donuts from Shipley, so I guess that counts.
Couldn't just pour a bowl of cereal? Why'd you have to get Shipley's donuts? Delicious. But
okay.
Why?
It was more of a matter of convenience. Drop my dog off at chemo. On my way back, I'm like, oh, dude, there's a Shipley's right there. And so drove up, grabbed some donut holes, and but yeah, it definitely adds up.
Yeah, it definitely adds up. $3,100 on one account spent on food convenience, and then $4,710 on a checking account. Here's your other credit card. $12,377 due. Now, this was for the month of June. Are you saying this is paid off every month? There's no balance held over?
In probably the last 2 months, we've been having a little bit of a revolving balance, about $2,000 to $3,000 on one of the cards.
Gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about that home in a bit. But that's not good because already, and this was just in June, with accumulated interest for August from the previous month, $287.
Oof.
$287. That's insane that they're charging you essentially just because you're not paying it off. Your rewards balance is good, but it's not going to be making up for it if you continue that.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the rewards balance is not even like a, make up for anything. That's just icing on the cake.
123 minimum payment, but you 5, I don't know. Chipotle, Torchy's, Fazoli's. I never hear of anyone going to Fazoli's.
Oh,
that's what I'm afraid of. But I want to hear about this home. What was the purchase price? How much did you guys put down?
Purchase price was $640.
Oh, it's an expensive one.
All right. We put around $130 down.
Okay.
So
what's your total monthly payment?
$3,100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oy. I see why you guys are struggling. $16,666 between the both of you coming in post-tax every month. Spending about, or taking out of the checking account, $15,868.
Oh, geez.
For a household that brings in $200,000 a year, you guys have barely any wiggle room. Wiggle room of $800.
So let's pause. For a household that brings in over $200,000 a year between him and his wife, $16,000 a month. $16,000 a month. $11,000 taxes due in 30 days, which can happen. Sometimes you can get pop-up tax letters that you wasn't expecting, right? That can happen overnight. And we're going to break down because I do have somewhere to be. So I don't have time to make this a long live stream. I want to keep this under 30 minutes. And I want to break this down tonight. Some things, and we're going to dig deep. So make sure that you join the live stream. But listen, if you want strategies right now to increase your paycheck, and G Man, one of the things that I wanted to point out that you said was, um, you can get these. I think. Let me go back to your comment, G Man. That Queen, you can get these write-offs if you have a franchise business. Not all of the write-offs you cannot get, right? Not all of the write-offs you cannot get, because there are home-based business tax deductions that you can only get through a home-based business. You don't get all of these franchise write-offs for your home-based business. You only get it to particular to that business, right? So let me make that clear. A lot like with a franchise, you can't get a 24-hour turnaround increase out of your paycheck for a franchise. Right? A franchise won't show an employee how to get that money if they don't know that they had out of their paycheck. Now, I'm going to assume this is a spammer, right? Somebody that's just really want to see me out of character with this question, but I will address the comment. It's not really a question, it's a comment. Why don't you show black people? Why just black people? Number one, because I'm black. We're not going to play the black card on here, right? You do so much stuff for the culture, but the culture have a free mindset, a poverty stricken. And if you continue to deal with people with that mindset, either they're going to hold you down like crabs in a bucket, or you're never going to elevate. And that's one of the reasons why I am attracted to the number or numbers 1111 or the double 1111, the four ones, is because my whole motto in life is elevation. Being around people that elevate you. Show people where the bag is. I don't even know what you mean by that. The bag can be in many different places. But the very first place you got to find the bag is the money you're already making. Listen, if people don't want to invest $149 to get more money out of their paycheck and increase their credit scores, whether they're an employee or a self-employed business owner, these are not my people anyway. I don't care what color they are, black, brown, white, yellow. I'm not going to be in a community of people that have that type of mindset. You know, I be in Facebook groups and people would say, I'm just absorbing the information. I'm just absorbing the information. And they never take action. I do not invest in people who do not first invest in themselves. That's why. Because if you want to invest in you, if you want to invest $149 to apply these financial strategies, why would I give you anything for free? If you don't deem yourself worthy to invest in, I surely don't. Free or freedom always has a cost. And why do I want to partner with people that don't want to invest in themselves? I don't want to partner with that type of people that's on that frequency, energy, and vibration. So I think Jimmy Bars is like a scammer. Gotta be. There can't be a serious comment. Not to me. I'm not partnering with people that don't want to invest in anything. You got to have some, as they say, skin in the game first to be in my circle. You have to invest in yourself to be in the insider circle. G-Man says, I see 11 most of the day. Most of the thing, G-Man, people can see numbers, and a lot of times this can happen subconsciously because you'll get on a channel like mine or 19 Keys or some of these other, numbers channels, and you'll just start seeing things subconsciously as a result. But this is my thing. If you don't understand what you're seeing and you don't understand that that's a sign or communication with the universe that you should take action, then seeing numbers is just what it is. Is no benefit to you. Most people will see numbers and they'll go play a lotto or a scratch off. That's not the purpose of seeing numbers or God communicating with you in the universe. Like if you see 1111, that's a sign of transition is coming or change, and that you need to do something to transition and change. And most people don't follow those actions. Like if you see 222, 444 repeated in numbers, that's a certain wake up call. Four is the number of the earth realm, right? Four is the number that gives directions north, south, east, and west. And sometimes it's not just a sign for you, it could be a sign that you leave behind for your loved ones. And some people transition at a certain time of death. And it's just a message to their loved ones that this transition is okay, that you're at peace and you're that silver cord has broken and you are in another spirit, in another spirit world, in a dimension. But people want to see signs, they want to see numbers, and they don't want to take any actions. That seeing numbers is a repetitive reminder of you that you're supposed to take action on something that most people won't take action on. But listen, if you want to be a part of this challenge that we're doing, financial education and financial strategies, and increase within 24 hours your paycheck, increase your credit scores. If you're an employee, if you're a small business owner, traditional business owner, you do not have these tax dollars, so stop leaving tax money on the table. Get your money back, get thousands back from the government. One source of income, people, one income stream is suicidal. You're committing money suicide. If you, I don't care if you're married, you can say, well, my spouse represents two. No, each individual person in this economy needs more than one source of income stream. But the very first thing you have to do is maximize the one that you have. And even if you have two, because if you have two jobs, you still have to deal with a tax problem that you can be getting more money from those two jobs, those two sources of income. We have 5 months left in this year, 2022. If you are a traditional business owner, you want to get the 470 plus tax deductions, right? 4 plus 7 is 11. Then text RICH to 254-279-5515. Good morning again to all of you all. I have some morning errands to run, so I'm out. And some people tell me I wake up exactly 4:44 a.m. or 3:33 a.m. Well, maybe God's telling you you haven't did the last instruction that He asked you to do. Like 11:11 is a sign of an awakening. It's a sign of transition. So reference Genesis 11, Numbers 11, John 11:11. Lazarus is asleep, but we are here. But I will awaken him. It's a sign that you need to be awakened and alert to those who put in your pathway to help you, and you need to be action oriented. Because if you do, just like Deuteronomy 1:11, may the Lord thy God, the God of our ancestors, increase you 1,000 times more and bless you. There can be a wealth transfer if you are willing and obedient. Then you shall eat the good of the land. It didn't say you should eat the good of the land. It's Bible scripture. It says if you are willing and obedient, then you should eat the good of the land. But the willing and obedient, and that's Isaiah 1:19. You will eat the good things of the land. There is a wealth transfer that's coming that will be here. For those that are positioned, I'm not going to tell you that you're just going to get, if you give me an offering or if you give me an 1111 super chat. Honestly, I don't even like for people to give me offerings or to cash out me anything that do not invest in themselves. I'm like, you're investing in me. You want to invest in your own financial strategies. You're giving offering me and expect some miraculous blessing to come through, or for you to win that bet or that lotto. But you won't even invest in core financial strategies. You want luck. You want God to be a genie in your life, a genie lamp that you can rub on and make 3 wishes and out of thin air with no strategy, no work, no thinking of your own. You just want your finances to change. Nothing will change if you don't change. So Isaiah chapter 1, verse 19. But verse 20 says, but if you resist and rebel, you will be devoured by the sword. So people, I'm giving you financial strategy. No, I'm not gonna get with people and teach them things for free. Why would I partner with people that have a free mindset? You don't even want to invest in yourself. Why would I waste my time investing in you? Time is something I would never get back. I don't have time to be volunteering my time with people that don't even have a mindset to increase the money they're already making. What next level can I get you to if you don't want to first get your money back that you're making right now? There is no next level. You got to take care of level 1 first before you get to level 2. See, it's levels to get in this bag. It's strategies. It's actions that have to be made. And you got to stop with the excuses. Just stop. Just be honest with yourself. Can I afford a franchise? Do I have the skills to operate a franchise? Stop, just pulling ideas and stuff out of the bag when you got a very simple strategy that you don't want to execute. Do you have a $500,000 for a McDonald's franchise plus the 45,000? Or at minimum level, a small franchise is going to be $30K. But if I told you, okay, I'll teach you this for $300, then your poverty mindset will kick in. $300. Let's not talk franchise goals. Let's not talk multiple thousands until you can spend a couple of hundreds. And let's not let a couple of hundreds stop you from getting thousands. Because we only have 5 more months in this tax year that you can get thousands of taxes back for the year 2022. And you can increase the money you're already making, and you can increase your credit scores. So you all, I'm logging off. Again, visit my website, CryptoQueen1111.com. Also, if you want to learn how to get paid government's money to get God's money, also visit Queen of Coin Silver. And if you want to get started today to increase the money that you're already making, and so you can get thousands back in taxes while you still have 5 months left in the year, text RICH to the number on the screen, which is 254-279-5515. And also do me a favor and like and share this live stream. Queen out.